Hello everyone, my name is Marcel from Booda Bike. In today's video, I would like to show you the options available to create, to customize, to build your dream bike exactly the way you want it. I've prepared 3 examples showcasing the possibilities when customizing your bike. So let's dive right into it. So let's see the first one. So the first one is going to be the Booda Bike banker with the Shimano Alfine 8-speed gear hub and straight handlebars. I designed this bike thinking about what the usage could be for this person, and in this case I imagined this bike for someone who would like to commute in the city to work every day. So first I changed the aluminum handlebar and seat post to carbon to reduce some weight and to make it a bit more comfortable. For the second extra or customization, sometimes people ask me if they can change the ergonomic grip to the normal version. So I did that, and since it's going to be used in the city, sometimes in rain and in darkness, I added a mudguard setup and removed the battery lighting set that the banker comes with and added a Supernova Dynamo lighting setup. It's the Supernova E3 lighting setup. It contains a front light and a rear light mounted to the mudguard. The best thing in this lighting setup is that since it's connected to the dynamo, the front hub, you don't have to turn it on and off. It's always lighting. Some people likes it, some people doesn't like it. It's great because you don't have to think about it. It's always working. Since we are riding in the city with a lot of people and traffic, I added a spur cycle compact bell to make us visible. As an extra, I added a battle cage mounting points to the down tube, and also I added the hex lock system that we sometimes recommend when people lock their bikes in the city because it gives an extra safety, since it's a little pin that you put it into the bolts, and you only can remove it with your own key. And this makes it almost impossible to unlock some components. We recommend to add this to the rear hub, to the front hub, and also to the seat post, because these are the easiest things that usually get stolen from the bike. So we are ready with our first customized bike. Let's go to the next one, the second one. The second one is a gravel bike for bikepacking and adventures. This person is going to use this bike mostly on gravel, so we try to build it in this way. So this is going to be a hiker with the 11-speed Shimano Alfine gear hub. I added a possible aluminum mudguard to it. It's not always a good idea to add mudguard if you use the bike on gravel roads. Mostly on muddy roads, because the mud and the dirt can go in between the tire and the mudguard and it can stuck into it, and yeah, it's not the best option. But here I imagine that this person likes to use their bike mostly on great weather, just like I do. I also added a Two Bush Fly Evo rack, since maybe he would like to carry some extra things with him. And for the next customization, since the hiker doesn't have a lighting setup as a base, so I added the Supernova Airstream 2 battery lighting setup. The front light is on the handlebar, it's removable, and the cable goes inside the frame to the rear, where the rear light is attached to the rear rack. So it's a really clean solution. Maybe if you're going for a longer ride and the sun starts to go down, it's helpful to have a great lighting set. Since we are talking about adventures, I designed a bike for adventures, but for the person who doesn't like drop handlebars. The third bike we are customizing is the Booda Bike Pulse, which has a Rohloff gear hub and straight handlebar. The goal here is to have a clean and lightweight bike that was designed for adventures. First, let's remove the 35mm tires, the Schwalbe G1 Speed 35mm tires, and add the gravel version, the Schwalbe G1 All-Round 40mm tires. So this way we have a gravel bike already with a straight handlebar. Handlebars, let's change the aluminum handlebar to the carbon one, since we would like to reduce some weight. And also change the aluminum wheels to the carbon version. I'm so big fan of these carbon rims, it makes the bikes look so much better. Since it's an adventure bike, hydration is important when going for a long ride. I added bottle cage mounting points to the down tube. And let's imagine that this person would like to carry a lot of stuff on his bike, so I added a 2-bush rear rack also, and I added a Apidura Racing frame pack to the triangle of the frame. We have added a bit too much weight to this bike, so let's remove some parts. The first component that I would like to remove is the mudguards, since let's imagine this guy would like to use this bike on muddy roads also, and the dynamo lighting system. He doesn't need a light, so let's remove the Supernova E3 lighting setup and let's change the dynamo hub to a normal 32 holes version. So I showed you 3 completely different bikes for 3 different purposes. These are the possibilities that you can do when customizing a Booda bike. If you have any question, I'm happy to help you. Just drop me an email, and thank you for watching. Bye.